You know, just the Wolfpack got me, you know? Yeah, they got long claws, so.
Cameron Boozer sporting a gnarly set of scratches on his right arm. NC State tried to do anything they could to slow down the #1 team in the country. They just couldn't. Hey, welcome into sports. I'm Chris Lee. That's Pat Welter. And boy, the Lenovo Center has been a house of horrors for the Duke Blue Devils over the last 10 to 12 years. But they reversed that curse tonight, got a big-time win, 93-64.
And look, I know it hurts if you're a Wolfpack fan, probably about as much as that scratch.
Yeah.
But look, welcome to the club, right? Because Duke blew out Louisville by 30, Virginia by 30, and NC State lost to those teams by 30. And to Will Wade's point, they were clearly not in the same weight class as Duke.
Well, let's show you those highlights right now. Let's go straight to that first half because Gunnar Rivers and his dad Philip, they were in the house. Perhaps you've heard of them before. State came out firing to start. Darian Williams, no hesitation from three, hits the corner three to start the game. He knocks down 3 of his first 5, finished 3 of 11, however, pack out to an early 8-4 lead. Williams led the Wolfpack with 17 points tonight. Will Wade going zone defense in the first half. Didn't take long to figure it out that Nick Hemenya hits Cam Boozer behind the zone. Basket and the foul. Duke up 20-18 midway through the first.
And with Venal and Lubin on the bench with foul trouble, Duke really started to pull away after that. Will Wade went zone after reading The Genius of Desperation, a book on his shelf after the Notre Dame loss. And to his point, everyone would have fouled out if they had played man. Duke led by 17 at the half. It only got worse from there. Dame Sarr was clutch on both ends. He had 16 points, and it was an early night home for Pack fans. Boozer led all scorers with 26. Duke rolls 93-64.
This group, I think, not necessarily that haven't learned anything new each game, but I think they continue to grow. So I think from that perspective, I'm learning every game. But just their approach, man, because I think as a coach, you're always thinking about what can go wrong and what if we're not ready. And, I never worry with you guys, right?
I feel like the coaching staff have done a great job just to prepare us for everything we can possibly see in the game. So every time we see something, we recognize it and we are able to execute whatever we have planned. So I think we just have to keep rolling, just keep doing whatever we're doing and just getting better.
So now the pressure is on NC State. They've lost 5 of their last 6, and they have to make sure they beat Stanford on Saturday and also have a good showing in the ACC tournament to make the NCAA tournament.
And look, as much as this loss hurts, it's really some of the winnable ones that really impacts NC State in their resume, talking about Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, Miami. And I asked Will Wade what his takeaways were from this rivalry now that he's faced UNC and Duke, and he just came away extremely impressed with John Shire and everything the Blue Devils are doing.
Look, we got a long way to go to catch Duke right now. I mean, there's as good a team as I've played against. I'm not just talking about their talent. The way they operate, they're ruthlessly efficient on both ends. Coach Shire does just an incredible job. You watch the way they run to the scorer's table when they sub in. Like, everything is tight. Like, it's an impressive operation from top to bottom.
So State plays Stanford on Saturday. Duke, of course, faces UNC. The Duke players said they hadn't thought about the game, but they are certainly excited for the rematch. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
We're looking for that payback. Thanks, guys.